I want to give credit to the Republican leadership. They have been absolutely transparent about their obstructionism. There is no pretense here of responsibility. There's no lipstick on this pig. They have been absolutely forthright about their violation of constitutional duty to do our job as the Senate of the United States. The Constitution doesn't say you must advise and consent to the president's nominee when it's politically convenient or when your political base finds it appealing. It says advise and consent. And just as the Republicans like that counting number of the amount of America's debt, we're going to put numbers on the vacancy days that this seat remains without a confirmed nominee. And it will extend not only for the balance of this year, but well into next year, making it an unprecedented amount of time that a court seat is vacant. Politicians are fond of saying that elections have consequences. Obstruction has consequences too. Rights will be left unenforced. Conflicts among lower courts will be left unresolved. And the court's basic trust and credibility will be damaged. I want to speak very personally about this part of the damage to our democracy. I've argued 4 cases before the United States Supreme Court. I was a law clerk to a United States Supreme Court justice. The thought of arguing a case in front of a panel without a justice again and again and again is like talking to someone with a key feature of the face removed. It's the face of justice. Think of this body, the United States Senate, in effect disqualifying 1/9 of its membership, saying we're simply not going to allow a vote by that number of our senators. It is a basic violation of our constitutional rules. And I want to make clear also, doing our job in no way means simply rubber stamping the president's nominee. As a member of the Judiciary Committee, I am going to apply searching, penetrating scrutiny to the president's nominee. I'm going to demand that there be a full review and vetting and screening of that individual's qualifications. And there ought to be extensive hearings and sufficient time for a deliberative and considered vote. But there must be hearings and a vote. That's what the American people deserve. And for those who think that the American people care little or nothing about the United States Supreme Court, they will be shown a lesson in democracy. The kinds of petitions that we have here are simply the surface of the outrage and outcry that the American people will express in the face of this brazen obstructionism. For every one of these names, there will be 10, 20, 100 more. And no Republican senator returning home will fail to hear that outrage and outcry. And most especially, every candidate, incumbent or challenger, will be asked the question, will you allow a hearing? Will you permit a vote? What is your position? That's going to be the central core issue in this next election. And every member of this Senate will be called to account.